Hey guys, Carl here. There's big Timmy news today. Big Timmy news. But anyway, before we get into the big Timmy news, let's talk about what Timmy did today. He just went and drove a Tesla and did a morning chat, maybe a second morning chat, I don't remember. And then he did a Crushing It for Christ. All from the trailer, all in the morning. But there's no fireside chat tonight. Things are going to start making sense. They are.
Whatever.
No, they will. They will. Anyway, so if you were retired and you woke up today and you had nothing to do and you were Timmy, what kind of fun would you have? Well, you didn't go to the gun range. You didn't go golfing. You drove a Tesla around and you talked more about your Cadillac, Tim. Your Cadillac. Yep. Red Cadillac. Gotta be red. Yep, it's gotta be red. Well, anyway, the big news is you gotta go watch Darlene. She put a video up about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago now. Maybe 3 hours by the time this gets up, who knows. Darlene. And she's gonna let you know all about it. I don't want to spoil it for you if you don't already know. If you do already know, just wait to chat till people get over there and watch it, because it's a bombshell. It's like the best Timmy news in months. It's like Timmy Christmas. Yeah, it's good. I was like, whoa, wait till Life of Vibe sees this and everybody else. It's gonna be awesome. I know we're having a little drama, but come on, all of us in the Timmy community, we love each other. We're all buds. We're all our buds. Some of us may like people that aren't buds to some of our buds, but as long as it's just criticism without insults, it should be good. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But anyway, we're not going to worry about that because there's things that you can't control. So I was going to do a little bit about stoicism, because it's what I'm into instead of religion. But it's kind of like religion. It's like trying to be a good person, but being a good person because you want to be a good person. And it's hard. It's harder that way, actually. And if you're not getting anything out of it. But one of the first rules to get started on it is one of the first things you have to understand, and you'll find it on Rusty's channel. You have to understand that you don't control everything. Well, that's pretty easy. Most people don't control everything. But a lot of things that are going to happen to you throughout the day, you don't control. So you just got to understand that. And then it's how you're going to react to the situation that's going to determine the type of person you are. Because you can control how you react to it. You can't really, that is in your control. I got a brief example of yesterday. I was delivering and I was backing out of a driveway. We're not really supposed to go in driveways, but it's really cold. And sometimes the driveway is just perfect to get back. Whatever. So anyway, we're not really supposed to go into driveways and we don't really do it, but we do it, And so anyway, some lady drives up behind me and she's got this white car and it's got student driver on it. And she's getting out of her car and her hands are on her hips and she starts waving her finger at me and like wanting me to stop. Well, that's in my control. But I ain't talking to her. That's probably bad, but I'm not talking to her because she ain't got nothing good to say. And she's gonna probably try to insult me. It just goes south. I've had those conversations before where I've stopped early on in the beginning. And what I've realized from now is you just wave at them. You got your windows all rolled up. You can't hear what they're saying. You just wave at them like, hey. And so I just drove off. And this lady followed me for like half an hour. And I'd whip up the packages and she'd stop her car and she'd get back in my car. I don't ever know what she wanted. But that's a situation where I don't control her. I have no control over her, but I can control my reaction. And my reaction to a situation is like that is confrontation or having a conversation with a person like that is not going to go well. And it's only going to go south. And it's probably going to, if she really gets on my nerves, I'm probably going to get fired over it. So I'm just better off escaping her. And there's other things that happen in your life. And then there's 4 things. There's like wisdom, strength. I don't know, there's 4 other things, but we'll get into that later. But there's 4 different tenets that you have in your reaction to do well. You know, I had the one reaction where I could have just buzzed by that lady that was in the walker going out to get her mail, and it might have taken her 20 minutes, and she's freezing her butt off in her little bathroom, you know, but I stopped and got the mail for her, you know. So that one I'm proud of. The running away from the lady and not taking the verbal assault that she wanted to give me, that was another one. It wasn't so good. But you're in control of that. And then over all those reactions, it builds up your character. So when you get your situation in the day that comes upon you because you didn't control it, and it comes upon you, you just think, you know, some people say count to 10, but you just internalize it. Realize sometimes it's not happening to you. Like, she's just pissed at delivery drivers being in her driveway. So it doesn't have anything to do with me personally. She just doesn't like it. She's going to give me a piece of her mind. You know, and I don't want to sit there and take it, so I'm not gonna. But anyway, just think about it. There was a management class I took. It's called this, the dude that seen this margarita salt shaker guy, Jimmy Buffett. He's got a song that's called Breathe In, Breathe Out, Move On. And that's what you got to do. When the situation happens, take a big deep breath, let it out, and then decide how you're going to handle it. Because that part is completely up to you, is how you handle it. Anyway, stoic lesson over. And now someone wanted to talk to me about how me and my wife, we make more income than what we spend. And that's not by accident, because it's a lot less. You know, because we were caught up in the big house, the BMW, all that stuff. You know, house on a hill overlooking the Illinois River, all wooded, you know, fancy, you know. And it was stressful because, you know, every month you'd have to make like the 30,000 gross just to pay for everything. And, you know, what are you going to do if you're 10 grand short, you know? Ooh, you know, but so it's a way less stressful to live on less than you make. And so that's what we try to do. We're actually way less than we're doing. I like to go further less, but I don't know. There's creature comforts that I really like. And I can't get as far down as my buddy that was a priest. Had nothing but a couple books. But anyway, that's the trick to it. And you just got to find out what you can live without and what you got to have for you personally. And then try to live in that. What's up, Snubblers? What's he talking about? You going to come out here so I can film you? No, Carl. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I try to do. Oh yeah, and someone wanted to know I guess I didn't go through all the numbers. If I took Social Security at 62, it says I get $2,000 a month. If I take Social Security at 65, it says I get $2,500 a month. If I take Social Security at 67, it's $2,900 a month. And if I wait till 70, which me making it to 70, that's just crazy. It's $3,614 a month. So those are my numbers. My high earning years, you can see them right there, is when I was practicing law. So all those numbers will stay up. It might go down even a little bit because I don't make as much as I did as an attorney, and it's based on so many things or whatever. So I don't know, maybe it might go lower. But a lot of people in my comments, they were saying how they're living on their Social Security, and it's not even that much. you know, well, maybe they're married, so there's some combined. And they're doing just fine. I mean, one person in the comments is on a farm with chickens and goats and ducks. Hopefully they got donkeys and some bulls. That would be awesome. I think that would be super cool. You know, so maybe I should look for a farmhouse or something that's just outside the county so I can have a whole bunch of farm animals. Yeah, I'd wind up being a rescue farm animal place. I'd be like, oh, you know, if your horse has got a broken leg, or oh, just bring them over, we'll take them. I'd probably have all these animals. Oh, that'd be funny. But anyway.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Tom, Timmy, too.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just it. I think, you know, as long as you can live on less than you make, it's a lot less stress. And just focus on when something happens to you, you don't have any control over during your day. And just breathe in, breathe out, and make a good decision. Yeah. Yep. Oh, and go watch Darlene about the Timmy Timboree, because that is awesome. It's super cool. I just want to spill the beans so bad, but I don't want to, because she did a great video, and I would just mess it up. And you got to watch hers. So hopefully we'll be able to talk about it tomorrow, because it'll be up and everybody can see it. And then we'll be on some more Tim stuff. Yeah. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Still Blair. She's not around. But anyway, we'll see you later. Have a good night.